I can't believe I'll be saying this, but in the last few days, I have learned how incredibly easy it is to run internet scams successfully. Despite people actually reporting against your scam, the scam would most probably still be online continuing to scam more people. So here's what happened. On 3rd April, I have received an ad on my YouTube homepage for mangoes, the fruits, mangoes, right? So, being a mango lover myself, I clicked on that ad and it took me to a website called fruitdeal.in. This is the website. So, they were selling mangoes there for cheap prices. Like, okay, it was, now that I think about it, I realized that it is, the offers on those websites are too good to believe. But at that time, I actually did not know about the cost of mangoes because I've never shopped fruits online or offline. So I did not know about the prices. And now that I think about it, now that I, did some research and all that stuff, I feel like an idiot because those prices were just too good to believe. So, anyways, I placed an order on that website for like 10 kg mangoes, and it costed me, I don't know, like around 1,000 rupees, something like that. And I placed the order, I went to sleep, and the next morning I woke up and I checked my smartphone. I was basically waiting for an update from that, that seller. Basically, if you order something online, you are supposed to receive an SMS or something, right? For example, with a tracking link where you can track your order. But I did not receive any. So the next morning I woke up, I kept checking my mail, I kept checking my SMS, nothing, there's no tracking number, there's no update from that seller whatsoever. So I went to the website again to log into the website and see if there is any tracking link in my account on that website. But then I realized that I did not even log in to that website when ordering. When I ordered in that website, it did not even ask me to sign up or to create an account. I was such a big idiot that I just put in my address, I just put in my delivery address and all that stuff, and I just paid. They did not even ask me to create an account. So that was a major red flag because now that I don't have an account on that website, I cannot see my order. There's no proof that I ordered on that website, right? There's absolutely nothing. And that is when I realized that maybe this is a scam. So I went on Google and I searched for fruitdeal.in reviews. And then I found these the customer complaints websites. I found out that Fruit Deal has a rating of 1 star, which is a major red flag again. So I clicked on that link and I, went through all those comments or all those complaints from other people who have ordered from that website. And I realized that it is a scam website. I realized that people who ordered, maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago still did not receive their order or any update from the company, which proves or which, just completely confirms it that it is a scam website. And I am not going to receive my 10 kg mangoes, and my 1,000 rupees is gone. And honestly, I don't feel mad about me losing 1,000 rupees because it's not a big amount. But what I'm mad about is how confident these scammers are, literally. Like, they were openly running a scam and they're scamming people. And that too, they're running ads for their scams. They're running Google ads for their scams. I mean, this ad that I was talking about, which I clicked on, that ad was popping in my YouTube homepage from 2 to 3 days. I've seen that ad multiple times before I clicked on it. So they were openly running Google advertisements for their scam website, and they were scamming people with the help of Google Ads, which is like unbelievable. You would expect that a company like Google, before they, publish an ad on their advertisement network, they would at least do a little bit of review. I mean, I have run Google Ads in the past, and I know for a fact that if you want to run an ad, you basically have to create an ad and you have to submit it for a review. And once it is approved, that ad will be published. But I don't know what's wrong with that review process, because now I don't trust in that review process anymore, because obviously Google let the scam website run ads. Like, it did not do a proper review, is what I feel. The campaign, I'm not even kidding, this particular campaign is still active. I am seeing ads for this particular ad campaign, this mango selling scam online even now. This ad is active even now. I've seen it today, I've seen it yesterday. It is still running. The second thing that bothers me is the carelessness of the payment gateways. Now, this website, this fruitdeal.in website, is actually using two payment gateways, if I remember it correctly. The first one is Paytm Payments Bank. The second one is, I think, PayU. Yeah, PayU. So these are the two payment gateways that this website is using. And it's incredible to see that these payment gateways, before they're partnering with a business, they don't even do a general KYC. I mean, I'm sure they will do a KYC before they can accept or, accept a client in order to start supporting payments for them. But this review or this KYC is clearly not even effective because they let the scam, they basically partnered with a scam website. They are helping that scam website to steal money from people. I know it's a big statement, but that is exactly what's happening. That is a fact. If you want to run a business online and accept payments online, you would obviously need a payment gateway. And in order to sign up or to create an account with a payment gateway, or to integrate it on your website, you would need to complete a KYC process. So the job of the payment gateway is to make sure that the business that you're running online is a legitimate business and not a scam business or not a scam website. And that clearly failed in this case because that payment gateway is perfectly integrated with this scam website. Those two payment gateways, they're perfectly integrated with this scam website and they are still active. That's what makes me mad. That website is still active. So yeah, there's definitely something wrong with them. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it might be an inside job. Maybe the person who is running this scam may know a few people working at those payment gateways, and maybe it's all an inside scam. I don't know. But something's definitely not right. Definitely not right, because this is not supposed to happen. So, and then what I tried to do is I tried to do some basic enumeration on that website, fruitdeal.in, and I found out that it is actually a WordPress website. So if you go to /license.txt, you will find the WordPress version and all that stuff. So yeah, the point is that this is a WordPress website. It's basically a template. They did not even build this website from scratch. It's basically a template. And the payment gateways that they're using, as I said, they're using Paytm Payments Bank and PayU. So these are basically WordPress plugins. There's a WordPress plugin called Paytm Payments Bank. So it's as easy as installing that plugin and then creating an account with Paytm, completing the KYC and review process, and then linking those things. It's very simple. I mean, it is not supposed to be simple if you are running a scam website, because you need to provide legitimate proofs that it is a legitimate business. But it's not the case here, clearly. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so I did the most obvious thing, which is reporting this website to the authorities. And by authorities, I mean the domain registrar, which is GoDaddy in this case. If you do a simple whois lookup on that domain, you will find out that it is registered with GoDaddy. And then the hosting provider in this case is Hostinger, which is a pretty popular hosting provider in India. And then finally, Google Ads, obviously, because they are running the ad campaign on Google Ads. So I reported it to all these three authorities. But let me tell you, after I found out that this is a scam, which is on April 4th, the website kept running for 3 to 4 more days. Even after making those reports, it still kept running for 3 to 4 more days. It kept scamming more people. The Google ad campaign is active. It is still active to this day. And yep, I don't know how many people are even scammed. So after 4 days, the domain, which is fruitdeal.in, went offline. It doesn't work anymore. So if you try to ping fruitdeal.in, the DNS resolution fails, which means that the domain registrar, which is GoDaddy, has suspended that domain, which is a good thing. It's a little bit late, but finally something happened at least, right? So fine. So I say to myself, okay, fine. It's not online anymore. The scam is not running anymore. The very next day, so I was browsing YouTube again, and I received the same freaking ad on my YouTube homepage. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, is this website fruitdeal.in back up? Like, how is it possible? I thought this is suspended. So I clicked on that ad and I was taken to a new website, this time a new domain name. In this case, it's prachiworld.in. This is exactly the same clone as fruitdeal.in. I'm going to even compare the both the websites side by side. You can see fruitdeal.in on the left side and prachiworld.in on the right side. They are basically the exact same website. It's basically a template. That's it. Even all the, you know, the items, the prices and all that stuff, everything is same. So it is very obvious that the same person who has run the fruitdeal.in scam is now running the prachiworld.in scam. Basically, they just changed the domain name because the domain name was banned. Fruitdeal.in was banned or suspended. So they just bought a new domain and they shifted their website to this new domain, and they again set up Google ad campaigns for this new domain, and I'm still getting those ads now. Okay, this is too much. At this point, there are like multiple YouTube videos uploaded regarding this scam, multiple consumer complaints, multiple customer complaints, many, you know, websites, these customer complaint websites, you know, they wrote articles. There are many articles also about this scam. It's basically like a public scam. Many people know about this. Many people know that this is a scam, but still it's running. Payment gateways are still accepting payments. Google is still running ads for these scam websites. So clearly reporting the website did not do much good. So then I was just browsing this new website, prachiworld.in, and I found a contact us page. And if I go to the contact us page, look at that freaking page. There's only one line in the contact us page, and look how fully formatted it is. It doesn't look professional at all. The first one, it says email help.prachiworld@gmail.com, and then there's an address 54 Adarsh Market, Surat. Let's see if that address is actually exist or not. So I went to Google Maps and I searched for 54 Adarsh Market, Surat, and it seems like, I don't know, it seems like there's a clothing store named Adarsh Market located in Surat. I don't know if that is actually the real address. I highly doubt that this would be the real address. It would just be like a fake address or a disposable address that these scammers used. And it's a shame that no one, not even payment gateways, you know, verified that this address is actually a legitimate address. And now let's talk about the email that is mentioned in this contact us page, help.prachiworld@gmail.com. The first obvious red flag is that this is a Gmail email address. Now, usually any reputed business will have an email with their own domain name. In this case, if it's fruitdeal.in, the email must be something like help@fruitdeal.in, something like that. And the second thing is help.prachiworld@gmail.com. This email address doesn't even exist. They just wrote that email address. They did not even care to actually create an account with that email address. They just put that email address right there. It doesn't exist. So then I got an idea. What I did was I just went to Gmail and I created an account with that particular email address, help.prachiworld@gmail.com. I've created that email address, you know, in order to, you know, let people know if in case they contacted that email address, I would be able to let them know that they have been scammed and that website is a scam, and I can ask them to report that scam website. So with that idea in mind, I have created that email address, and have a look at this, the inbox of that email address. I've created it on 11th April. It's 12th April right now, and look at how many emails I've received until now. I've received 163 emails in just one day, which means all these emails are from people who are asking updates or status of their order. But little do they know that this is actually a scam website and they're never going to receive their order. So in order to let these people know that this is indeed a scam website, I basically set up an auto reply email so that whenever someone sends an email to this particular email address, they would automatically get a response from this same email address. And I'm basically sending them a message like this, letting them know that this is a scam website and that I've also been scammed by these cheaters and that I found this email address and I created it and blah blah blah. I also ask them to report this website to the authorities, GoDaddy, Hostinger, and Google Ads. And that's all we can do. Reporting is the only thing that we can do to bring down this website. There's no other way, literally. at least no other legal way. So yep, I have set up this auto message, and I really feel bad for all these people who have been scammed. I know that I've been scammed too, but as I said, I'm not really mad about it. I feel like an idiot. It is my mistake to get scammed by such a silly thing. I should have known better. I mean, I think I was basically careless at that point, but yeah. Anyway, so I have received responses for this automated email that I am sending, and most people were like, thanks for letting us know, thanks for doing that, I lost this much of money, thanks for bringing it to our attention that this is a scam website, blah blah blah, all that stuff. They were basically thankful, and they said that they will report it to these authorities and even to to the police, which is a good thing. And then there are some people who don't really appreciate it that much. They think that this automated message is a way to fool them. I mean, imagine getting scammed on the internet, and when someone tries to help you, when someone tries to let you know that they have been scammed, imagine calling them a scammer instead. Like, I don't know, man. Like, people are just weird, right? But anyway, the automated message is still running at this point. You can see the sent folder on Gmail, and 135 people are notified that this is a scam website. This automated message that I've written is sent to 135 people who have written to this email address, and hopefully the website will come down. But I highly doubt it. Even if it does come down, even if the domain name was taken down, like fruitdeal.in, I highly doubt that this scam is going to end at this point. The person who is responsible for the scam can just create a new domain and just buy a new domain and shift this scam to that new domain. It's very simple. It's a task of, it would take like 10 minutes or something like that to shift the domain name. That's it. So the only way to fix this scam is if the payment gateways actually review the business before integrating with them. They need to actually check, they need to actually conduct a proper review that the business that they're integrating with is a legitimate business and it's not a scam. Not only that, Google need to be careful while reviewing. They need to only approve ads which are legitimate. They need to conduct a proper review. Otherwise, I can't imagine how many such scam websites are being promoted by Google Ads. Just imagine this. And talking about how much this person or this team of people have scammed people, if you come to the inbox, you can see that I've received 163 emails in one day. So this means that they have already scammed 164 people in just one day. And these are only the people who have written to this email address. Imagine people who are scammed but did not write any complaint to the email address. There can be hundreds more of such people, right? So it's obviously a very big scam. They are scamming the heck out of people. People are falling for it, and it's a bad thing. It's a very bad thing. And yeah, as I said, payment gateways need to be really careful when integrating with businesses. They really need to check if a particular business is valid, if it's legitimate or not. Same is the case with Google Ads. Anyways, so that will be all for this video. So be careful. Next time, if you are seeing an advertisement, a Google advertisement, do not trust it blindly, because that is a mistake I did. Before I fell for this scam, I had very, high trust for Google Ads. I thought that Google Ads, any ad that Google is promoting, would be a legitimate thing. My thought process was like that. But now I don't trust Google Ads anymore. Not any advertisement I trust now. So if you are paying for something online, just do a proper research before ordering on some website that you have never heard before. It would always be a good idea to actually Google about that particular website see if it is actually a legitimate website or not. If I have actually Googled about that website before placing my order, before getting scammed, I definitely wouldn't have been scammed, because there are already customer complaints on the internet about that particular website. I just did not do that. I was careless to not do that. Yeah, and as I said, it's because I trusted Google Ads. So yeah, that's it for this video. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up below, and also you can comment down in the comment section. If you're not yet a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button and also turn on the bell icon to receive instant updates from my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, cheers.